Did you?
I hate
Icky.
those things. They're everywhere.
Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. How's everybody doing? I I'm okay. I promise.
You
I'm okay.
okay?
Yeah. I just I don't feel good
Is
today.
everybody okay?
Is everybody okay? Yeah. I don't know. I feel a little anxious and a little stressed, but I'll be all right.
Why are you stressed?
I don't know. I do not know. Why do you do that? No.
Did you get your shipping done
What shipping?
for today?
No, I only have one going out. So,
Well, now I don't want to tell you how many I have going.
how many you got going out?
3.
Good. That's great.
I was
That
happy.
is
Well,
great.
2 of them for yesterday because they didn't pay until the afternoon.
Yeah, that's great. And nothing wrong with that, saying how many you got. I mean, I'm embarrassed because I got one, but it is what it is,
Okay.
There's no way to control that.
Yeah.
Hey, Dahlia.
Town.
It was kind of it was a good day yesterday, but it was like those calls with our sister can't happen on Thursday.
Well,
No more.
like I think, what I mean, I know you talk to her more than I do and everything, but once we get everything, that we need to talk about out of the way, it's just gonna be a weekly,
Yeah. Yeah, I just can't. I can't.
probably 30 minutes or something.
I got stuff that's got to get done on. I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yesterday was just a wash. It was just I just had too many things going on that yesterday, and it was just yeah. But yeah, get the third sister on the show. I don't know. I don't know that she would come on the show.
I don't know either.
I have
She
no
might.
idea. She might.
Yeah.
Might talk her into. Come on. You want to come up? Come on. Well, come here. Good morning, Dottie and Joanne and Fishing and Picking and Sitting Theme Punk Town. Yeah, it was just a rough. It just made for a rough day, and it just it just wasn't working. I wanted to just go to bed and cover up my head, but
I did go to bed and cover up my head yesterday.
Good for you.
Not until about 7, though.
Yeah, you don't need to do that.
I know, but I messed up from the night before. Not messed up, but my night before is on days, so I'm so screwed up whenever I have to go back to work. I try to just get a little nap, and then I'm super ready for bed today.
Yeah.
Seriously,
you're not staying up all day today?
There's
No
no
way.
way.
No way, no how.
No. I might be able to finish the show.
I hope you are able to finish the show.
Yeah, she might come on because she has a YouTube channel. I know, but
Just hold
like
still.
sitting and talking, because I was thinking about asking her, if she'd like to go on Best Show.
Mhm.
I think that would be a really good interview,
I think it would be too.
so
That
I
that might be something to, yeah. That might be something to put a bug in her ear. She
yeah,
might do that.
yeah.
I have never seen him so calm on here,
I know.
ever, ever, ever.
Hi, Ringo Doggy, with your perfect eyeliner. I love his eyeliner. None of
He's
my
a pretty
dogs. I mean,
dog.
Prancer has it a little bit, but not like him.
He's
Oh
a
my
pretty
God.
doggy.
Yeah, he's got like the perfect eyeliner. And yeah, Todd is in Oklahoma with his brother. They're doing their mom's house. And I guess he's gonna have a yard sale today.
Oh, well, good.
And he's gonna try and sell all her, knick-knacky paddywhacks.
She probably ain't gonna be happy about that, but
Probably not.
yikes. That's probably
Wow,
about the best time to do it, though.
you're being such a good doggy. Look at you go. I've never seen him like that
I
before.
know. He's just
Did you give him a little CBD this
He
morning?
didn't have anything.
Wow.
He didn't have anything. Hi, Ring. You good boy, huh? Yeah, you good boy. Your mama's baby. Hmm?
He's so cute. Yeah, but Todd's fine. He let us know where he was going so we didn't have to hunt him down.
Sally would be calling him, "Where are you at?"
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, Joanne, the only way you can do that with the, trying to get back into the groove of things, just start out, getting your stuff done, listing and shipping what you need to and all of that.
Dive in feet first.
Mhm.
All right, you done? Oh, is it nap time? I agree with you. I think it is nap time. Is it nap time? Hmm? Did you know that Ringo is a 4th of July baby?
Oh, really? So is Toby and Prancer.
Yep, he's a 4th of July. What's the matter?
And Fuzzy was born on Halloween.
Aha.
So all of my dogs are, holiday babies. Mm-hmm.
What you need, bud? What's the matter with you? I don't know what's wrong with him.
You're just
It
gonna sit still?
says we're supposed to have severe weather today. So.
Oh, yeah, ours is too. I couldn't believe that we got all that wind. And I guess the other end, they lost power like 3 times with that whole storm. It was pretty bad.
Morning, Texas Val.
Hi, Texas Val.
Oh, but yeah, it was kind of a crazy day yesterday, and then I think I ended up. This Carol was after me.
Can you see this? Look at, like, my hair is like sticking straight out like this. See it?
I didn't. That don't look. That looks pretty darn good compared to mine when I wake up. It's like.
I didn't just wake up, sister. I've been awake for a long time.
But
yeah, 80% chance of rain. And guess we're gonna have thunderstorms with that sometime. I don't know when.
Let's see here. I think we were in a, because you look on your radar and it'll tell me where we're at in it says slight risk.
Oh,
That may be what he's hearing right now. There may be some thunder and stuff going on, so
yeah.
he may be hearing that. And that's why he's so,
Dang, it's already 70 here.
yeah, it's 69. I think it's 69. But yeah, just
Oh, Todd just posted a picture of his yard sale.
I see that. Man, he got all kinds of stuff out there.
Yeah, he does.
I need that desk chair. I guess if I lived in Texas, it would be a little easier to get it, huh?
Yeah, probably, Valerie.
That's okay. That's all right. But
They're not, you could get it looks like a good desk chair to me, but you can get some for $100, free shipping.
yeah,
They're not bad looking, and they got, some support, it looks like.
yeah.
I don't know about, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think maybe ours are tonight or something, but this is what it's doing right now.
Yeah.
Coming over and see this top. This,
Mhm.
where's my finger at? This
On your
top,
hand, ow.
this top portion here is probably what's gonna hit us later. So,
I hope it's on your. I hope your finger's on your hand. But yeah, it was just one of those crazy days, and just couldn't, anything that I was trying to do, there was some kind of a roadblock involved in it, and it was just it was like fighting against me,
Man,
But that's life. That's how it goes. You just got to roll with the punches.
mhm.
That's what I had to keep telling myself. I did get. I started listing about 8 o'clock last night finally, and I think I got 6 listed, and I was like, I'm done. I am done. I'm going to bed, and yeah.
I got 4.
You should have called me, Julie. You should have called me. I don't care. I want you guys to call me whenever you want. If you're having a good day and it's a good day for you.
I think we should invite Julie and Tina on there, and I don't think that, never mind. I was gonna say something. Anyways, I decided not to say it because it's it's an afterthought. Anyways, what is that?
I don't know.
You don't know, or you don't know?
I don't know.
It sounds like an owl.
It sounded like a alien.
It kind of did. Which, yeah. I'm sorry. My stoniness is wearing off on you. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Sometimes you could make it, or Tina could make it, or it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It could be all of us.
We could do a family reunion.
With just me, you, and Amy, and Tina and Julie, because we're all the cool ones.
But yeah.
Can you allow my screen sharing?
Oh yeah, I think so. Screen share. There you go.
Thank you.
Um,
I'm gonna show this picture of Todd's yard sale.
Hey, bum crack picker. Look at that. See, there's all kinds of. I need a grill. I need a desk chair.
Yep.
There's some good stuff out there.
I bet she's got a lot of good purses too.
I bet she does. And clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's.
Here. I'll give Todd a dose of his own medicine. I'll give you $20 for the whole thing.
Right. That is weird. Hang on a second.
Uh-oh. What are you doing?
I don't know. That is really weird.
What?
Fishing and Pickin says, where are the windows in this house?
It's probably behind that box. That box you got the cursor pointed
maybe.
to.
Maybe.
There may be a window there. A window.
But it kind of looks weird, like awkward, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's what I thought too. I was like, that's maybe, I don't know.
I don't know either. That's why I asked you.
Don't ask me. I don't know nothing. Never claimed to. Yeah.
Good morning, Patty. He just said, y'all are giving me a hard time, and I'm not there. Todd, are there windows on the front of the house?
Now that could be the back of the house.
Bishop Pickens says, ask Todd for more pics. He grew up in a windowless house.
So what I'm thinking is that's the side of the house where the garage is. Like it's not like on, I don't know. It's almost like maybe the driveway kind of curves in, and like, you got the garage and then you got the back part of the house. Maybe like the patio. I don't know. It's not showing the front or the back of the house. It's showing the side of the house. Sometimes the driveways are on the side of the house, or they curve around into the back house. And Silver Hair Stacker says it's the first COVID house. Oh, that's a good one too. Good job. Good job.
I want those egg chair, or not egg chairs, but they're.
So it's a backyard sale, maybe. A side yard sale. I don't know.
Those chairs are comfy, man. Those round ones. Just fall into them, and then you got to figure out how to get out.
Yeah.
That looks like my husband standing in that yard, though.
Is he naked?
A Christmas tree or something.
Is he naked?
No, but it looks like his belly.
Okay.
Like, it looks like the same size belly, I should say.
Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. So I only have one package
That's
going out.
okay. You can have one once in a while.
I know.
Trade
It's
with
okay.
me.
That's fine. You know, beggars can't be choosers, and I could just have none.
I mean,
You know.
2 of those were from yesterday or the day before, I should say, because they didn't pay until yesterday.
Yeah.
But I sold 3 packages of that those Crest white strips, the bright, whitening, teeth whitening strips.
Uh-huh.
I sold 3 packs of them. They have 2 in each pack. I sold them for $16.
Nice.
Yeah. And I'm gonna hit Lori up because I wonder if she's got any more of those. That's who I got it from.
Oh, good.
So I'm gonna have to check it out, see if she's got any more of that.
If anyone wants to come in, come on in.
And
There's
the thing is they're expired.
Oh, even better.
Yeah. Well,
Even better. Okay, let's see here. So, let's see.
I was just trying to, oh my God. I was just trying to think
Uh-oh.
of if that if that's the back of the house. If that's the back of the house, then does the garage go all the way through? You know? Because some garages do.
Maybe.
But
If you
but
drive, I don't know.
it kind of doesn't look like that.
No, it kind of looks like she comes down a driveway, curves, and then goes into the garage.
Yeah,
That's kind of what it looks like to me.
it's possible.
That
does look like a nice desk chair.
Remember. Oh yeah.
Man, Todd, you better be selling that stuff. Don't be trying to get a lot of money for it.
Yep, sell it cheap. Get it out of there.
Oh, he sent me another pitch. I'm just sitting here staring at this picture, trying to pick it apart. Dang it, come on.
Wow. I don't know what that is.
Oh, is that my notifications now?
I am an alien. Come to my spaceship.
Oh my God. I was like, what is that? Okay. Okay, we now know what the front and the side looks like.
There you go. Okay, so it's, yeah,
So
okay.
it's the side of the house that has the garage.
Yeah.
And thank goodness they got, she got her a brick mailbox holder and to match the house.
Yeah.
Pacifica says, here, I'm going to go stalk Todd so I can find out if it has windows.
Oh my gosh.
Gotcha.
Yep. Good old Google Earth. Sally says she stalks me all the time.
Oh yeah. Well, man, you guys had a lot of stuff out there then, because he's even got this tarped.
Yeah. Yeah.
going on.
Oh, but today I've got to go. It's my father-in-law's birthday,
Right?
and my father-in-law,
Oh, Walter.
and he's home. Usually he's not even home on his birthday. Usually he's out on the road driving. So I'll usually just send him a card. But today, since he's home, I thought, well, I probably need to run over and give him a card. And I got him a little birthday gift, and
That's cool.
so
What'd you
maybe
get him?
running over there, huh?
What'd you get him?
I got him a hat.
Cool.
Just a just a baseball hat. Just something simple, This
Mhm.
this is a thought that counts. So
Yeah.
usually I give my mother-in-law, I give her, because her birthday's in January, and I usually send her roses because her name is Rose. And I always send her a card and say, "May your day be rosy." Every year, that's what I say in the card.
Hmm.
I don't know. Weird.
You know what's really weird? I was sitting out on the porch earlier, and at the end of the porch, like between the house and the porch, I think I planted that plant that, or was it lilies that you got me? What did you get me? You sent me something, you and Mike did. Was it lilies?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's some kind of plant, and I think
It might be lily.
because I think that it died. And then I planted it right there to see if it would, come back. And so I have this plant that is coming up right there. And I don't know what it is. It's like the leaves are, I don't know if the leaves are, I'll have to show you. I'll have to take a picture of it and show you what they look like, what it looks like. It's really pretty. At first, whenever it started coming up, I thought it was a weed. And then it started turning, like the leaves started turning kind of like a tiger stripe or something in there. And so I'll have to show you. But it looks like, from what I can remember, it looks like what you guys sent me. So it came back.
It was probably lilies or something.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad that it came back. Yeah, it doesn't matter when you call me, Julie. It's I mean, other than, I'll be at Rose's, I don't know what time I'm leaving. I got to do my shipping, and then I'll probably head out over there because it's supposed to be warm today.
Yeah.
So I want to get over there and get that done and get back before it got too hot outside. Wow. I don't know. I might even leave the dogs inside. I'm not sure yet, since it's going to be so hot. But you can call me anytime you want, or I can just, if you can't do right after the show, then I can just call you when I get back, whatever you want to do. But yeah, I was kind of grumpy this morning, but I'm over it. You guys made me better.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just let you know when I get home. Okay. That's cool. Let's see here.
Wonder what Beth is doing today. Where's Beth at?
I don't know.
She work for the man on Fridays?
I don't think so. I get confused with her schedule because
Me too.
I know, I think it's Tuesday she works, she goes into the office, but I don't know if she goes in twice a week or once a week or and what days other than Tuesday that she goes in. I think
Yeah.
she was shooting for one day a week that she went into the office, but I can't promise that. So
yeah.
But it's been kind of a crazy. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. There's
For
nothing going
Saturday?
on tomorrow. I have absolutely, I mean, other than work, but I really don't have anything planned. And, now that I've said that, yeah, everything's going to be happening tomorrow.
I'll make sure I call you.
Let's see.
Oh my God. She said, I forgot to tell you guys, the lady who said her package was delivered, but she never got it, she received it the next day.
Oh my gosh.
Which is weird because sometimes whenever you mention stuff to the post office, shit magically appears.
Yeah. It's like, oh crap. We probably need to deliver this.
Yeah.
She apologized for being so rude to me. Well, that's good. I'm glad she apologized, but
Yeah, that's good.
Maybe it made her kind of think about it too, like, this really wasn't her fault,
I gotta read you this message I got.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's bad?
Yeah.
Tell him go suck an egg.
Okay, this is for I had to explain this to Brandon too, because he's just like, what? This is for a action figure from Jurassic Park, which was Kenner.
Uh-huh.
A Kenner,
Company.
toy. Yeah. 1993, okay? So it's Jurassic Park is really hard to find. It the stuff is really hard to find and at a good price and stuff. So I have a action figure and he's missing an arm, okay? And the arm that he's missing is supposed to be like a broken arm. And so in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, so if I sell this action figure without an arm, like, do you think it's worth it to sell it without an arm? So I figure, hell, yeah, it is. Because, maybe somebody will get a bunch of Jurassic Park stuff, which like I did.
Right.
Maybe somebody will get a bunch of stuff all in one lot or whatever, and they find an arm that's broken in a cast or like a makeshift cast or whatever, and they find just the arm. They could buy my action figure and have the arm, and they have the whole thing, right?
Right.
That's my thinking of it. Okay. So I got a message from this guy last night. He goes, "You've got to be kidding. This is a joke, right? Good condition, just missing an arm. Only $25 plus shipping. Best sale I've ever seen. If you ship it to me free and send $1 with it, I'll throw it in the trash for you.
Oh
Have a
my
good night, Sally. You made me have a good laugh."
What? Wow. Wow.
Hey, Beth, did you hear me? I was talking about you, Beth.
Yep, she was.
No, I didn't say for farts. I should have. No. Yeah,
Man.
I didn't say for farts.
No, but you put that it didn't have an arm, right?
Yeah.
So it
Oh,
was
yeah.
missing the arm.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, he did. I think I still have it. Yeah, I still have it.
people are just so weird. How did they know your name?
Because my store name, or not my store name, but my eBay name is Sally Nasser 35. Oh, Beth, I was just wondering where you were today, if you're working for the man today. No, and I haven't responded to that yet. And I don't know if I want to.
I would just laugh out loud.
Yeah. Yeah. Just
Man, too much
I
laughing.
know he doesn't. There's some people that don't understand about they don't understand things like if you seen a tea set that you're looking for, or if you've seen just one piece like the plate or the top to a sugar thing, some people don't see the value in that.
Right.
They don't they just don't see it.
Mhm.
So, but like I can see value in a lot of different things because like some things have multi-purposes. But the way that I see that action figure is that if somebody was to find an arm, then you buy mine and we have the complete thing, and then they could probably sell them for even. I think that action figure was going for, if he was complete, I probably would have put him up for $60.
Mhm.
So I do think that I took a lot off of my price.
Yeah.
So
And to him, it was it was kind of a joke, but to somebody else that could have used it, that had that piece, it could have been, a good thing for them.
yeah.
But there's a lot of closed-minded people out there. And there's a lot of people out there that will message you, not because they're interested in the item, but because they want to critique you on what you're selling. Or they want to tell you your thing is a piece of crap.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're selling this. Well, then don't look at it.
Yeah.
That's how simple it is.
You don't have
Especially
to buy my stuff. Don't.
if you're not interested in buying it, then keep on walking, keep on looking. But there's just those. I think there's some people out there that just scroll through eBay and they're just looking and they're just looking, and they're not looking really to buy anything. They're just mainly looking for the, looking just to be looking.
Yeah.
So,
I gotta go pee. I'll be right back.
okay. So, but I mean, that's just kind of the way that I see it. You know, I could be wrong, but yeah, some people are collectors. Yeah, but I don't know. You know, it's just crazy out there. I think there's people with more time than what they need. You know, they're just bored, and so they're just gonna go on and harass people. That's okay, because I've gotten some of those messages too. You know, what do you mean you want $20 for this piece of crap? You know, to me, it's not a piece of crap. Somebody could use it, but yeah, it happens. Let's see here. So yeah, we're supposed to get some storms today. I have to remember before I leave to give Ringo some of his hemp oil and a good little dose. I would write him back. So you want to buy it? Yeah, sometimes you don't want to go and wave the stick at the bear, you know, poke the bear, however that saying goes. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I probably would do that. You want so you know, send him an offer. Yeah, that would be funny. But so yeah, I'm gonna go do that today. Come back, and I've got some projects that I got to get done this weekend, so I'm gonna try and get those. I got to get my listings done, and then start working on some projects. Because I definitely want to get some stuff set up for next week for the new month. Nothing big. I'm just working on the inventory room. Not a big deal, but I want to get it straightened out because I have another ideal, another project that I'm actually working on. So trying to get that going. So yeah. But other than that, I mean, I really don't have anything scheduled or anything going on for the weekend. Just hanging out. There's Nikki. Oh my goodness, what in the world? Did you just wake up? Hello?
Hi.
Hi. I seen you for just a split second. It was like, oh crap, my camera's on.
I was laying down on the couch and my hair's all a mess.
That's okay.
Are you by yourself?
Sally had to go drain the main vein.
Mm.
And so yeah, nobody wants to come on anymore. Just me and Sally. I mean, of course, Todd's out gallivanting over in Oklahoma, and
Yeah.
but yeah,
Well, if I get my ass out of bed in the morning, I probably could come on more often.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that, Julie. I'm gonna write him back and ask if he wants to buy it.
There you go. There you go. Todd is in Oklahoma. He's having a yard sale at his mom's house. So helping his brother. I'm assuming they're and I'm just assuming, but I'm assuming they're probably trying to get ready to maybe sell the house.
Yeah. I said, so you want to buy it or what?
Did you? Oh my gosh. That's
Did you
funny.
guys have a good day on eBay yesterday?
No.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh God, my thing just kept going cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Yeah. I mean, there's just those times where, you know, somebody has a really good day and somebody has a really crappy day, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any rhyme or
just-
reason to it. It's just, you know, it is what it is.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, I didn't have like an extremely good day. I mean, I'm talking like 4 things.
Yeah.
But lately for me, that's really good.
Right.
Yeah. And I sold a pair of shorts. I haven't got paid for them yet, but I sold a pair of shorts that I just listed yesterday.
Those
That's good.
Catos. Those Catos. Yeah, I seen that. That's good. It's really good.
But just so everybody knows, my eBay was crickets, crickets, crickets. A couple days ago, I started listing. I did 7 one day, I think 10 another day. I think I did 10 another day. Anyways, I've had sales ever since. Every day.
Yep.
Just so everybody
Also,
knows.
sister,
Listing is magic.
Yep.
do you know that how you were saying yesterday that you got that scam by?
Mhm.
I got one yesterday too.
Yeah. It's crazy.
$153.
Really?
What was it?
It's for a TV, Space Maker TV and stereo.
Huh.
What is it?
Hi, Victoria.
It's a scam as a basically a scam buy. So they send you an offer. This is what happened to me. They sent me an offer for a pair of shoes, and in the offer terms it says, I'm interested in these, please text me at blah 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 blah. Well, I
Mhm.
just went ahead and accepted the offer because I was like, well, you're offering, so I'm gonna click on it, you know.
Yeah.
And if anything, it's just gonna give you a bad, you know,
Yeah.
a bad ding or whatever. So
It's not gonna give you a ding.
it'll give them a ding for not
Yes.
paying.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so, and then it went through as I got a message and it said that this person does not have a valid account.
Oh.
You know, and then it says something like this is a scam.
Oh.
See, I never got that part
So-
of it yet.
You haven't got that?
And this is the first one I ever got on eBay. I've gotten like 5 on Posh.
Mhm. Yeah, because they just send you a message. Text me at,
Uh-huh.
you know. I think there's some kind of a service or some kind of a business where the person gets paid for putting messages like that in. I don't know why, but it doesn't make any sense to me why you would do that. But yeah, I'm sure it's all a scam. Good morning, Victoria.
But I keep sending them invoices.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
I mean, the bad thing about that, and I guess I probably really need to watch. I mean, because if they came in and just bought it outright, then
And you know what? They offered me more than what I had it listed for.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, then you know it's a scam. That just goes to
It
show
was
you,
only $2 more.
mhm,
that
That's
just
why I
goes
didn't
to
catch
show
it.
you, don't ever take anything off of eBay. Handle everything on eBay.
yeah,
Yeah.
Then
I always
you
do.
know you're safe. Don't give out any information, but yeah, handle everything on eBay. Then you know you're safe.
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
screen
Anybody
share
that
it,
offers more than what you're asking for obviously is a scam.
right.
They're trying to scam
Oh,
you because why would they offer
I-
you more than
But I've had other people offer me more than what I had what it was posted for, and they paid for it. So that's not always true. Because I've had a person pay $5 more than what it was offered for, and yeah, I'm gonna take it, and I got paid for it. It went all the way through.
I don't
So,
understand why they would offer more. Sally, what do
I
you
don't
think?
know either.
there you go, Todd. There's your mom's house. Third time.
Did you want it shown?
Am I showing you?
He said, "Okay, back. Did you get the third pick?"
This is the third pick.
Yeah,
You can see it?
yeah.
Okay.
That's a nice house.
Yeah, big old yard, man.
Mhm.
Looks like a big old house too.
Yeah.
Like a pretty big house.
Lots of places to put stuff.
Mhm.
Maybe you should move there, Todd.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's crazy out there. You just gotta stay on your toes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't give out any personal information.
No, you don't want to do that.
Except if you want my phone number, I'll give you my
Oh,
phone
shit.
number.
Oh, Mom had this house built 12 years ago.
Mm,
Looks really good.
Oh.
nice.
Looks really good. Oh,
Bishop Beckett said, okay, Todd, I believe you grew up with windows.
Mhm.
but
Very nice house.
Yeah.
I think I might go
Mhm.
today.
I'm listening.
Huh?
I'm listening.
So
I
that's really-
might go to the Restore
Mhm.
store.
Mm.
Man.
They closed our Restore. God, that pissed me off.
I might go to the Restore. There's a few things that I'm looking for that I don't want to have. I don't want to buy new.
Oh, yeah.
And so, and they're like, they're not really, well, they're kind of household things, but yeah, there's a few things that I'm looking for. So,
Oh, that's a good reason, Yvette. And do I know you, Yvette? Have
I
you ever
don't
been you?
think so.
Well, good to have you.
I have it. I've had a purchase. I've had a purchase of more than listing price because they had an eBay coupon and wanted to use it. So it needed to be a certain amount.
That makes sense.
There you go.
Like maybe it's like a coupon for like $2 off of 15 or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Beth, if you're working for the man today, why are you in here?
She's
Are you?
listening.
Yeah.
That's okay, Beth.
Are you playing some Candy Crush too?
Uh, oh my gosh.
Oh, Allie's sending out messages for
I seen
our
that.
energies.
We'll see how that goes. I swear, if you know,
I didn't watch yours for last week. I
she
barely got to watch mine.
she is she's like right on,
Yeah.
right. It's almost because like your weeks and your things that are happening in your life, things change, and so every week is different, and it seems like every single week she is like spot on with whatever's going on. It's really weird. It's really super weird. Huh?
Who is?
Allie?
Allie, she reads tarot.
Oh,
You probably wouldn't know anything about that because you're Catholic, huh?
Yeah, she never watches YouTube.
never.
Never. And Nikki is so straight laced. I mean, she's like right down the middle. She doesn't steer this way or that way. She's like,
That's right.
So.
I'm a good Catholic girl.
We're totally messing with you, Nikki, by the way.
I'm a good Catholic girl,
Let's see. Victoria says, I would not have thought to offer more to use the coupon, but what a great idea. Win-win for the seller and the buyer. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, it is.
Yvette says, I usually only watch the replays because of working. Well, thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
Glad to have you in here. I can have 99 guests in here with Zoom. I do have the paid version. I think it's like the lowest one. It's right above the free one. But at least, at least I pay for it, and at least it's,
But they give you so many guests that you can have on.
Yeah.
You would never want to have 100 guests or 99 guests.
No, because you have to scroll from page to page to page to page, and yeah, that's a little
That's
more.
The only thing I like about it, I think. Everything else is pretty good about Zoom.
Well, look at that time Tom tried to have 100 people, and what did he end up with, like 40 something?
Yeah.
And it was way too much. I mean, I just I sat there so he could keep the number, but I was like, this is really hard to talk.
Yeah.
It was like a lot of people. I mean, the only way you'd be able to do that is if like only one or two people are talking and everybody's pretty much listening. Yeah, that was way too many people in that one time to talk.
Maybe like a classroom or a lecture or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I mean, it was cool. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's great that so many people can get together at one time, but
yeah,
it was way chaotic. I thought.
Yeah. I just didn't like the limit, having that limit. And if people wanted to come on, then, I'm okay with that,
Yeah.
I think it's a better quality sound, and I think it's a better quality picture. So that's another reason why I like it better than StreamYard. But I mean, StreamYard, I can't say anything bad about StreamYard either, because they've been there when Zoom was down.
Yeah.
I go right over to StreamYard and start it up. But
I haven't tried either one of them yet because, I don't have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, because you don't do videos anymore. You don't do lives anymore.
Why, Nikki, why did you stop doing videos?
I don't know. I don't really have anything to do videos on. Like I said, reselling, I mean, it's all been overdone. I mean, there's really nothing really to do anymore.
No, but you can
That's
give
the-
your perspective. You can
Yes.
give your experience. You can give, and that's what people are looking for. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, you can go on and you can find out how to resell, and you can, that's all, you know, saturated market right there. But people want to know your experience, and people just like you in general, just because
Yeah.
you're funny, you're quirky, you have your own, you have a good personality, and people like to watch you.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be about, you know,
And you're a
it shouldn't
great
be about that.
storyteller too.
Yeah. Yeah, you got some great ones.
Yeah. I just feel like there's only so many ways you can, like I've said before, you can, only so many ways you can say, buy shit, list shit, and sell shit. You know?
Yeah.
But
Nikki, you should know better than that, because I mean, you've been reselling for so long.
Yeah.
You know more than, a lot of people know,
Yeah.
unless you've been doing it from the very beginning, you, they can't compare to what you know.
yeah.
So, and you continue because eBay and all these other you know places they keep changing, so your experience will keep changing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hi, Jim and Tara.
Fishing and picking said, Nikki, I'm still waiting for Gary to build that garage for you.
Right. I'm sure she's still waiting too.
It's still laying in my yard.
Yeah. And Jim and Tara says, Nikki, you should bring back your Tuesday night show. I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. That is the thing is, I wish there was more of us, of our group, putting out videos. I think that's a great way to kind of get yourself out there,
Hi,
and
Tara.
and just have fun with it, because it can be fun. And they do get to a point where, you are stuck in that. Like, say you're doing Tuesday night shows, that's your schedule, and people count on you being there on Tuesdays. So
Yeah, and everybody's doing auctions at night now.
yeah.
So you'll be out of the mix,
Yeah, you'll be the odd woman.
Mhm.
Well, you're odd woman anyway, but you already got the odd really down.
Well, thank you for all the nice things you guys have been saying about me.
You're welcome. Now you need to do something about it.
Yeah.
I bet one thing that we were talking about though is that they're actually, in the terms of the offer, these people are actually, why we say it is a scam is because they are putting, hey, if for payment, text your information to this number or whatever, and they want you to go off of eBay and actually, do it, off of your text instead of, buying it on eBay or paying for it on eBay. I don't know what the damn difference would be besides them maybe being able to scam me out of money with you texting. I don't understand that. I don't know of anybody who's ever done it. So, but I just didn't respond to that.
Yeah.
You start responding to stuff like that, and eBay will shut your shit down.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Good morning, Bill. I don't know if it's Bill or if it's, I think his partner is.
It's Bill and David, I think.
Okay. Okay. I never know how. I guess I should just say hi, Gnome and the Frog.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm glad you told us about that, Yvette. I wouldn't have ever thought about somebody using a coupon and maybe they had to spend so much, and so that's why they offer more.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
You know how everybody got an extra shipping coupon?
Yeah.
I never did.
You didn't?
Mm-mm.
I'd be calling them.
I mean, I never got an email. I put the code in, and that never worked.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
I would call them.
So I gotta call them. I gotta put that on the list, actually.
I would say that's crap because all my friends got one and I didn't get one.
Well, I sent eBay for Business a message about it, and let's see, return. I gotta write this down before I forget. But I sent them a message on eBay for Business, and they replied, well, they're going out, the emails are going out in waves, and you will get one, but we don't know when that will be, but you will get, if you have a store, you will get a coupon. And as of yet, I tried it yesterday, and yeah, and I've tried the code. The code doesn't work. I have the code for the premium store, and which is, I think, thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Is the code.
I would almost lie to them and tell them they sent me an email and the code didn't work for me.
Oh, well.
What is the code for?
For an extra shipping supply coupon.
Oh yeah, I was wondering what happened. I never got that on both of my stores.
So, yeah. So I never got it.
Still get it?
Huh?
It's still going out.
I guess until the end of the month. I'm assuming that it's supposed to, that everybody's supposed to get an email for this. But I mean, most people will just put the code in, and and theirs will go through. But I've tried it, and mine doesn't. It doesn't work for me. So.
Tara must be in the back room.
Oh. Let's see here.
She's a knocking.
I was like, who's there?
I'm not on the phone, guys. I subscribe to you. I'll go check out your videos. I've never seen your videos before.
Hey, you guys.
They're very cool. Hey, Miss Tara.
How y'all doing?
Fancy seeing you here.
Yeah, I thought I'd better pop on once in a while. And since it was like the old original crew today, I thought, well, I'll make my appearance.
And I didn't even have to talk shit about her.
Right?
Right.
What, are you planning on it?
No, but that used to be like I would start talking crap about you, then you'd come on.
No. Well, a lot of times I'm gone in the morning, so then I hear it on the replay, I guess.
Where are you going out in the mornings?
Sometimes I gotta run to town and stuff, and Brandon's always around and that, doing stuff. Nothing very exciting. Trying to actually do a lot of listings, so.
That's good.
Instead of farting around.
Michelle's been okay?
Yeah.
That's good.
I got myself out. I think I'm back up to like 2,000 listings. So I've been putting them on,
Yeah.
God.
That's good.
So.
Victoria,
because a year ago I was down to like 350. So
yeah.
I have been putting them on.
Victoria says, I would email them and tell them you never got the code and ask when the last batch of codes will be emailed out.
Todd should come on from his rummage sale.
You know what? That's too much work for him.
Maybe they don't have good internet.
He can't do the multitasking thing. That's too much work, and then people would start talking, saying
he said, yeah, Tara comes on when I'm gone. See?
He could come on from his rummage sale. Unless they don't have internet in Oklahoma, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
They probably have to start up the windmill to get the internet to
Oh,
work.
I'm sure. Yeah.
I was thinking of going live at my rummage sale last weekend, but it's so goddamn busy that I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna go live.
Did you sell that Christmas pyramid at your rummage sale?
No, I took it out.
Oh, good job.
Good.
I have it.
Me and Tara are gonna have to run up there and kick your ass.
You should have went up to a rummage sale. You probably could have got a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
Could have. I had a lot of eBay sellers there.
Yeah.
We were talking about eBay and stuff, and they're like, "Why are you selling some of this stuff at the rummage sale?" I said, "I gotta have some good stuff in here." I said, "I gotta have something for you guys, so you guys will buy something, draw you in."
Yeah.
I said, "Plus, I've got so much stuff. I've got 3 storage sheds packed full. I've got so much stuff to list. I can let some of my stuff go. I've actually been thinking about doing it on YouTube, just putting shit up for $1
You
plus shipping.
should. You should.
Well, a lot of people.
You should for a long time.
There's a lot of people that do good with those YouTube auctions.
Huh?
There's a lot of people that do good with like those YouTube auctions. That's what they just sell YouTube auctions pretty much. They don't even really sell on eBay.
I wasn't thinking of doing YouTube auctions. I was thinking of literally just putting things up for $1.
Yeah.
You
Or
can
you
buy
could
things
do
up
it
for
on
$1
your-
and just pay the shipping, huh?
You could do it on your Facebook page that you made.
Yeah.
You could do an auction on there like you did before. Just have a video or something. Say what it is or whatever, show it, and then it could be like silent auction, and then at a certain time it turns off. You turn off all the comments so that people can't bid on it.
Yeah, that's the way I used to do it.
Yeah, that would be. You should do that, Nikki.
I mean, I could sell everything in my storage sheds for $1 and make a lot of freaking money.
You should find me some more of those freaking what are they called? Gingerbread man air fresheners.
I haven't seen them come back up yet. Anywhere.
I made good money on those things.
That's good. Yeah, I sold when I had them. I sold them. They sold good. I just wanted to get rid of them.
I know, but I didn't even know that they sell good. I was just looking for something to buy, And I was like, well, if I don't sell those, I can use them.
Yeah.
And then if somebody like I don't know, remember what they were saying. Oh no, I never did comps on them. That's what it was. I never did comps on them, and then it was probably I had probably a year or something, and I looked up comps on them at Christmas time, and I'm like, holy shit! These sound like, I think it was like 7 for $150.
Wow.
Yeah, they sold for that much,
Huh.
but I only had 5, I think.
Yeah.
And I think I sold them for like 100, somewhere around 100.
I know like those sensicles will do good if you can get them right at the end of Christmas in the clearance thing, and they'll like sell all year round.
Yeah. Yeah. They were, I think this, that company that made them or something they were no longer, like they weren't.
Yeah.
They weren't making them anymore. That's so crazy though. Because I didn't even think about it. I was like, once Christmas was over, I was like, or once,
When I was still living in Wisconsin, they have, like I think it's like it's like HERR. They make like chips and like corn puffs or whatever. And they made like at Christmas time, like peppermint flavor or something like that. So I bought them at Menards. They were like a quarter a bag or 50 cents a bag. And I sold them for like $20 a bag.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's insane. It's funny. Just like they put out like the specialty flavor stuff or even I guess specialty scent stuff. And people are like, no, I need it. I want it. It's funny. God bless them.
I remember that one time I bought those M&Ms that I thought I was gonna sell that what the hell were they called? Were they raspberry? I don't know, they were like purple and white anyways. And anyway, they looked like they were selling good on eBay, so I bought a bunch of them. I don't know, like 20 packs of them or whatever.
No.
From a gas station because they had them on sale. And I think I paid like 25 cents a package for them. And I thought, well, nothing else, I'll give them to the kids to eat or whatever. There's like a bazillion kids in my family, so you know. Anyways, it was the time when we had that mouse problem in my house because somebody had left the basement window open and I didn't know it. And that was that time when Gary killed like 13 mice in a weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, it was so good. Anyways, well, I have my bathroom door. We're remodeling. Well, the doorknob is not on that door. It's just a hole. Because we gotta replace the door. The door had gotten broken and it didn't have a doorknob. It doesn't have a doorknob on it. And we have to replace the door, but we're waiting until he gets the rest of the bathroom finished, so then we'll buy a door and put it on there. Just me and Gary, so who cares, right? Anyways, I looked in that door one day, and here they had gotten into the M&Ms, and this whole door, all the way up to the doorknob, was full of M&Ms.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
It does not
the whole
surprise
door,
me.
all the way up to now. Just imagine now how many M&Ms there were.
Oh my God.
Because it filled it all the way up to where the doorknob is. Now think about that, how much capacity there is between the bottom of the door and the doorknob.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And I told Gary, said, well, I guess I'm gonna unlist those.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you should have fetched them out of there and put them back in the bags.
Yeah, let me see if I use my
I gotta save my inventory. Yeah, call it a description. Slightly used.
yes, like you.
Used M&Ms.
In good shape, slightly
Oh
used.
my gosh.
They got mouse teeth marks in them.
Yeah, and then in the title you put rare in all caps and look with those asterisks for the O's.
Oh my gosh.
Thank God Gary got rid of that mouse problem. Oh my God, that was so gross.
Oh my God, I got so pissed. I have this board and I stored it in, I had this office in the old barn up in Wisconsin in the arena, that pole thing. Anyway, I had this board and it has all these relics from the USS Maine on it. They put it like in a thing. It has bullets, ends of swords, pieces of wood off the Maine. It's real cool. So, and I kind of like that kind of stuff. But it had these 2 pieces of hard tack on it, which were like 100 years old. And a mouse got in there and ate that damn 100-year-old hardtack off that board.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, it's like some kind of like old soda cracker they used to give to soldiers or whatever, but they ate it.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had some stuff in the storage shed that got chewed by mice.
Yeah. Mice are real assholes.
Nothing like way expensive, but some sellable stuff, you know. But
Yeah.
whatever. I got so much crap that don't matter to me. Then I can say, okay, throw it away.
Oh, but there's these things you can hang. You can't hang them in your house, but like in a storage unit, this is a good idea. What is that thing like?
They used to call them no pest strips.
They call them no pest strips, but you can't have them in your house because you can't be around them for more than an hour because they're poison. But if you have a shed or something like you with like storage units, you put that thing in there, it'll keep bugs, spiders, mouse. It kills everything that goes in there.
Huh.
What is it called?
It's a no pest strip.
Well, I'll go get it.
Well, he's gonna go get. They call it something different because we have a smokehouse and we have a lot of spiders in it, and then sometimes the mice go in there. And yeah, now you hang that up, you won't have anything, but you can't live with it. You can't hang it in your house. But you
Wow.
could put it like in your garage or something like that, or if you have like a storage thing where you don't want to have,
Yeah.
you know, stuff getting into.
Interesting. I'll have to get some of those. So I have a lot of spiders in the garage.
Yeah, this will definitely get rid of them, and it will keep mice out too. Cause I have like this two-story building that I got storage in, and I'm like, the mice are in here because there's little mice poops in there. And then we were talking, Jim's like, damn mice.
Yeah,
And
it's called no. It is still called no pest.
it's made by Hot Shot, and it's called No Pest Strips.
Shell oil back in the day, and back in the 60s and 70s, Shell used to make them. It was called the Shell No Pest Strip, and
Okay.
they had to ban them because they were killing people because people were using them. Safe anywhere. You know, people are using them in their house and stuff. Well, they're not really safe anywhere, but they are safe. I think it's got a time. I think it's 4 hours a day you can be exposed to it or something like that.
Yeah,
So
it can be. It's used in unoccupied areas. But anyway, it's made by Hot Shot. It's called No Pest Strips, and you get
and it
come in a
costs,
package.
we got ours on clearance for $1.50, but it says it retails $6 on them.
Well, that's
And
not
they get rid of everything: spiders, mice, you know, any kind of bug you can imagine. Anything alive in the room is going to be dead.
bad. Yeah.
I'm gonna get
Including
rid of
you.
mice.
So don't put it in your bedroom
No,
No.
this one's
or
still
like a
sealed.
garage.
We won't die. This one's still sealed. Or if you want to get rid of a husband, you know, you put this in his room and just leave it there.
Yeah, I would. I mean, I might put it in my eBay room for like a couple hours a day, but yeah, it says less than 4 hours per day.
Oh, it does. Oh, you looked it up.
Yeah.
How many hours?
She said less than 4 hours
Yeah,
a
I thought
day.
it was like 4 hours.
Yeah, but
Well,
I
we
don't
just
think
used
you wanna
it
put
in
your
the build.
house.
We didn't put it in our house. We just used it in the buildings
It's more like a
outside.
guideline.
Yeah, it's more like I think you could lick it and not really die. I think you'd be fine. You might get a little high, but
We are not endorsing you
That's
to lick it, just so you know. Disclaimer. Warning, do not listen to Tara, do not lick the strip.
I can't help it. I'm gonna open it and lick it right now. I can't stop myself.
Like a frog. Trying to lick a frog to get high or
It
something.
says if you swallow it, to have a person sip a glass of water. What? You can't drink the glass of water. You guys slowly sip the glass of water.
What is it called again? Hot Shot what? Pest strip?
Hot
No
shot,
pest.
no pest strip.
Yes.
Oh, no pest strip. Yeah, I don't think I better put anything like that in my house.
Put it in your storage unit, though. Are the mice getting in your storage unit, son?
Yeah.
We'll put it in there.
Yeah, they scat. They take off.
I mean, they get out of there. If they're trying to move in, especially like, in the fall of the year, they want to come in someplace nice and go burrow in.
Yeah.
I ain't scared of mice, but mice really tick me off when I see their poop all over the place and stuff, and they crap
Right.
a
I
lot.
know. That drives me nuts.
Yeah, I mean, and they poop a lot.
I just ordered some.
Valerie's already on it. Yeah, I'm gonna get no spiders, no mice. I'm getting it.
I'm not really. I'm okay with
I'm
I'm
not.
okay with spiders, but I mean, I don't like spiders, but I'm not the type of person that's gonna I'm not gonna scream when I flip my little flip flop off and I go after them,
Yeah.
but the garage is really, really bad. There's a lot of
Yeah, I don't like
idea,
walking
too.
into spider webs and stuff like that because I'm like, oh my God, is a spider on me? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like
I
that.
don't like
Actually,
spiders at all.
what I would
Fishing and
probably
picking,
do-
that's a good idea too.
Yeah, and it does say you can put it in your attic and stuff. You just can't put it in your living space.
Yeah.
Oh,
It says attics and crawl spaces. You just can't directly live with it. Don't hang it on your bedpost.
And
Yeah.
the thing about the spider invasion, if you have a mass amount of spiders, they're eating something. So
Okay.
before you exterminate the spiders, let them finish.
Yeah, but the pest strips would
Would
kill
probably
whatever.
kill whatever they're eating too, but
Yeah.
why take chances?
I seen a spider in the garage one time, And that thing, just the body was humongous. I mean, the body on it was just, it was probably about that big. That's not even including the leg.
Ah, good grief. Ah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eh, when we had our yearly campsite, we had a campsite. My brother and my brother-in-law had a campsite. Every fall I would put decon in my camper all over the place, in the drawers and everything. The spring would come, I wouldn't even have mouse poop in any of my drawers or nothing. My brother and my brother-in-law, they would have things tore up. They would have mouse poop everywhere. They had to completely, totally clean their whole entire camper and of all the feces. So I'm really big on decon.
I don't like decon because it makes your mice drunk. Like maybe not drunk, like as in being drunk, but it makes them, hey, we don't really know where we're at. You know, and then like they see you and they're like, oh, I should be they're like in slow motion.
Yeah.
I should be afraid of this person. It'll freak out, like go climb up the wall or something.
I always worry about it with my dog.
Yeah.
I worry about the dogs because even if the mouse has a decon in them, like, because you know how dogs are. They're like, hey, a mouse. They go try to grab it and squish it and eat it or something. It's got decon in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when I had my cat, I had this cat out on my farm with animal feed and everything. The only mice I ever saw around my farm was dead mice. She was an awesome mouser. Anyways, I never had mice in my house ever, and she wasn't a house cat. She was an outside cat. Anyways, I loved her. I didn't use decon then because I didn't want her to
eat the mice, and then
I didn't want her to eat the mice.
Yeah.
She never ate the mice. She'd usually pop their heads off, but
like a dandelion. Yeah, because they got those peanut butter bricks that work real good too for mice, but you gotta be careful. Like if you have dogs or that, I'd feel bad if I poisoned my dog.
Yeah,
I would too.
I just use the snap traps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. I haven't been using decon recently because I heard that with decon they end up in your walls and stuff. I didn't realize
they die back there.
So in my house, I don't really want them in my walls. I mean, in my camper, I wasn't so worried about it, but in my house, I'm worried that they walls,
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing worse than a stinky dead mouse somewhere in the house.
That's right.
Yeah.
We were redoing Jim's roof on his house that he had when I met him, and he's like taking something off. He was fixing this piece of trim wood along the roof line, and he opens it up. It had a mummified squirrel in it.
Oh my gosh!
Gross. It was It was like mummified.
Well,
like
I didn't know what it was.
He grabbed it. He didn't know what it was. He pulls it out. It's this gross mummified squirrel.
Well, I could feel it was fuzzy. I was gonna be like,
Gross. Did you guys get your horses up?
They're here. Yeah, I built a new pasture. I built more pasture. I'm expanding, but now, so I fenced in like another 5 or 6 acres. So now I'm done for summer, and then next winter I'm gonna put some more in because I got kind of a field down the other end. I'm gonna give them access to, but like now it's too warm to be fencing, and you get like ticks here and stuff like that. I don't want to get all full of ticks, so
Yeah.
I might as well just do it when it's cooler and there's not really any bugs out.
Yeah.
Well, they got these little ticks that are called turkey mites here. I think they're like a extremely small tick, but then they get all over in your skin and that on your legs, and I really like picking them out. Yeah. They're not a chigger. They're like a very small tick, but they kind of burrow in more. If you spray yourself down good before you go walk in the weeds, you won't really get too many. But I mean, there's a pretty good healthy regular tick population and like turkey mite population. So.
The ticks are bad this year because we're not getting any rain.
Oh yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I don't do any kind of mushroom hunting or anything like that either because of the ticks.
I mean, you don't get them where you have your yard mowed, but like obviously when you're doing that kind of stuff, you're gonna be in long grass and stuff.
Right,
And brush.
right.
And I don't blame you for not hunting mushrooms. I don't hunt mushrooms because I don't like mushrooms.
I don't like them
I
either.
used to have to pick them when I was a kid.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah.
We used to have to go do that wild berry picking too, like in northern Wisconsin. Now, remember one time we're driving in the pickup truck, the windows are shut because the air's on, and the whole windshield is covered in mosquitoes. I mean, it was like something out of a weird movie. I mean, it's just like
Wow.
use the windshield wipers to get rid of the bugs. I'm like, you want me to go out in that? Like, you just put a long sleeve shirt on. It will make you pick fast. But I mean, when you pick like wild strawberries that are like the size of like the tip of your little finger, it takes a long time to fill a bucket.
Huh. Yvette says she uses the snap traps in the fall. Works like a charm. I don't take them out of the trap. I just throw them away. I have a pond across from me and the field behind me, so I get them every fall.
Yeah, we get them coming in here too.
And you know, I got a couple within the last couple of days, and it's like every once in a while it'll get too chilly for them, and they're like, "Whoop, let's go in the house."
Yeah.
You know, let's go see what they got to eat. And you know, but we have traps set all year long pretty much because we're backed by the woods, and they like coming in the house.
Yeah, I got this old farmhouse, and they kind of they get in here on me too. I got snap traps pretty much set all the time, and then Jim's got a live trap because we had some that were so little they'd swipe the food off the snap trap, but they weren't really tripping it. They were like very tiny little ones, baby ones or something. So they live trap them, and then he drives them like 5 miles away and releases them.
Wow.
You just live trap them?
Yeah, it works real good for ones that are like cleaning your snap trap, but you're not catching them. You get those live trap boxes and put some peanut butter inside of it, and it works real good. They'll just be in the box, and you can go take them away.
I still couldn't do it.
No.
Well, they're in a box. They can't get back out once they're in the box.
My brother has traumatized me so badly.
Yeah.
And Valerie.
Just knowing
and
that
Amy.
knowing that there's a live mouse in that thing freaks me out. I would be like, yeah, I don't know if I could even.
I don't want to live with mice, but they don't. I'll tell you what really freaks me out is when we lived in southern Wisconsin, my grandmother had these in her barn. Rats. Rats scare the living shit out of me. Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
No.
Nope.
I have a chipmunk right now.
Well, chipmunks are cute.
Yeah.
He's a rat though. And Brandon says, "Oh, he had a girlfriend over here the other day."
Oh crap.
And I was like, "Oh no."
Oh my God.
So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking actually about getting those hot shot things and then like putting them under the skirt.
Oh yeah, that'd probably work.
Yeah.
Hey.
Putting them under the skirt of the trailer so that because
That'd be a good
they
idea.
go in there.
Yeah.
There's like a little thing that they can get in. I've done everything but like dig a mound in front of it, you know, and they keep getting in. It's right in my flower garden, so they, you know, they run in there or whatever, and
Yeah.
I water it, and so it, you know, the mud goes away or whatever. But and then so they go from there to my garage. They're always running.
Yeah, chipmunks love living in the garage. Those are red squirrels.
And he's getting to the point to where he's like trying to come up to me.
Aw,
Like-
Yeah, you can tame them very easily.
yeah.
Yeah, the other day I was in the yard and I was sitting in a lawn chair watering my other garden, and he came over there and sat underneath me while I was in the chair, and then I moved and he freaked out and ran over by the fence and scared me to death.
One time when I lived in
Trying to get so close to me. Freaking
One
weirdo.
time when I lived in Wisconsin, so I get in the van and I go to town to the grocery store and I park it and I see something jump out of the bumper of the van. It was a chipmunk, but I said the
Oh my
grocery store
gosh.
parking lot.
Yeah,
He
there's
so
no way.
freaked out, you know, he ran, which was about like maybe 4 miles. He rode in that bumper down the road to the grocery store, man. He looked scared as shit.
Oh my gosh. Good morning, Rita.
Hi, Rita. Yeah, it's crazy because they act like the last one did that too. He was trying to get close to me, you know, when I would be sitting out on the porch or something, he would try and, you know, get kind of close to me.
Mhm.
And I've never fed him or anything like that. But
You
I
better
mean,
get some peanuts and feed him peanuts.
No, bird food, bird seed.
Oh, bird
They'll eat
seed.
it right out of your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, but-
I had these chipmunks at a place I was staying at. It took me like 3 days, and I had them eating on my hand birdseed. But then there was this like ground squirrel. I think they call them a 13-stripe ground squirrel. They're bigger, and it had this mouth like it was kind of like a skin
Gopher, yeah.
like a skin Cheerio. He was real lippy, and he'd get up on my hand. He'd just like be moving his lips around in between my fingers. It was real freaky, and I was afraid because he had like big yellow rodent teeth that he'd bite me, but he never did.
Oh
But
my
yeah, I'd
God.
always with him, I'd be like, oh, I really wish you weren't on my hand right now. He was not cute like the chipmunks.
I don't know. Those chipmunks, they get in my house and they're done for.
Oh yeah, not in the house.
No, not in the house.
That's,
I don't see chipmunks down here. I don't think they have chipmunks here.
I have not seen the.
I've never
chipmunk
seen
Yeah,
a
the
chipmunk
last
here.
one that I killed,
here. We're gonna have to go trap some more.
he would come out from underneath my refrigerator. And so every time I would go in the kitchen, he'd run around and then go underneath the refrigerator. And so it was like he was kind of trapped right there.
Oh my God, Jim did that with that live trap with these mice. And I walk in the kitchen and they hear you, and then they're all like, squeak, 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 because they can't get out of the box, you know? I'm like, what kind of stupid mice start squeaking when, you know, a predator
Good to
comes
get
in?
killed.
Yeah.
Hey mom,
Ugh.
Brando.
remember the time I got into the kitchen late at night and Dad was still
Oh
down
yeah,
there?
they were in the dog food van.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we threw them outside.
Yeah.
That's why I like snakes.
Say hi to Nikki,
Hi Nikki.
Valerie, and Sally.
Michelle.
I
Sally's
have a
Valerie's
good
Valerie.
summer, Brandon.
Hi.
Hey, Brandon.
Go to mom's store and buy my stuff. Not
Okay,
hers.
you're not pitching your own stuff for sale. Oh, jerk.
Salesman.
Are you fishing, Brandon?
No, we haven't gone fishing. Well, he goes in the creek and catches
Fishing for
minnows.
sales.
He's fishing for sales.
Yeah.
Mom, I'm a charismatic guy. I just want to sell these people.
Some junk.
Yes. No, actually they're not junk.
Okay. All
Thank
right.
you very much. Buy my broken toys for restoration or parts.
Okay, goodbye. Go away. God dang. Go,
I
goodbye.
should be salesman.
Hey,
Yeah.
you should. I just kicked one off the property.
He should
Yeah.
Kind of pitch his store.
Yeah, but he's my competition. Well, he puts it on my store. He's my competition because we've got a lot of online auctions right now. So he'll see me. I'm bidding on online auctions. Oh, good, an online auction. He'll see me like bid on something. Oh, can I bid on that? The minute he
Oh
sees me
my
bid, oh, can
God.
I bid on that? So now he's like, I got this person I'm competing with for stuff that I'm like, no, I'm bidding on that because I need to pay the bills for the house that you live in.
Yeah.
Pick something else.
Hello, Brandon.
He's so cute.
Well, he hasn't been to school in 6 months.
Yeah, he hasn't been to
Yeah.
school in 6 months. So.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it was
Yeah,
what? I think the
It's
last.
been a long.
It's been like
long
May
time.
15th or something
Good
like that.
Lord.
Are you
Or I
doing
mean March
homeschooling then, or-
15th. What'd you say?
Did you have to do homeschooling then with them or what?
They had online. No, he did
What
it
else he gonna learn
himself.
from us?
Yeah.
Reselling.
Yeah. He'd be like, oh, mom, hey, help me with this, multiplying fractions. I'll be like, what? I haven't done this since I was like in 6th grade. Why would I know how to do this anymore?
Yeah.
Get a calculator. No, but actually he's good at math. So I make Jim do it if he needs help.
No, he took home packets. They give.
Yeah, they give him like worksheet packets they'd send you, and then And then there was online
And then like one
whatever.
teacher will call every day.
Yeah, and they'd have a teacher call every day.
If he ever needs any extra help or anything, Brandon might be able to help him.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I don't know shit about math, so
I was never very strong at. I was like what I would call good at like practical math, but like
yeah,
that
Brandon
kind of
does
stuff, I'm
calculus and all of that, and I'm like, yeah, you can have all that.
No, because this is what he does. This is one of the reasons I don't like helping with math. Because if I do it wrong, he'll be like, "Oh, come on, mom. Oh, you do it this way." I'm like, "Well, then why are you asking for my help if you already know how to do it?" Then he
Right.
he humiliates me that I don't know how to do it, which isn't a good incentive to get somebody to help you when you make fun of them.
Yeah, so the best thing to do is like, yeah, I don't know how to do it. I can't
Yeah.
help you.
Yeah, I'd
Talk to
say,
your dad.
I'd say, yeah, talk to your dad. He graduated college. He knows how to do it.
Well, I do, but not the way they do it. I got.
Oh yeah, they do. And you know, like they do math different than how we were taught in school,
Oh,
which I
I
know sounds
know.
crazy, but it's like even how they come to the answer of the problem is completely different than how we were taught how to do
Yeah.
math. So it's like what?
Yeah, and
Anyway.
you've got to show your work. And if
Yeah,
do
you
it
have to
wrong-
show your
So I got to
work.
go online and find out their new dumb way to do math.
You know, Tara, I went to college too, and I'm not very good at math.
Oh, well, I did not go to college.
Brandon just
Wow.
did, well, he's in code, like he does codes and stuff for computers. And
Yeah.
they had a coding math class.
Ugh.
And Brandon was just trying to explain it to me, and I felt like I was going to vomit. It literally made me sick to my stomach. I was like, I don't want to know about your class. I
Yeah.
don't want
I know the feeling. Jim tries to over-explain stuff to me too, but then I just go into, oh yeah,
So it's
yeah,
called mansplaining.
uh-huh, yeah, oh really,
I
yeah.
start gagging
Uh-huh.
and he leaves me alone.
I remember when I was going to go back to college, because I went to college and graduated, but then I was going to go back to college later on. And I only wanted to go for it was technical college. So it was just, a couple year degree. It wasn't even really a degree. It was more of a certificate. Anyways, I couldn't believe the tests that I had, the math tests that I had to take. I had to study and everything else. And I ended up just giving up and not doing it. But, which I don't advise. But yeah, it's I can't believe what you have to do to get in college now.
When Jim went to college, okay, because he was being a bad boy, his parents gave him the ultimatum: either you go to college or you move out of the house because you're being bad. They got UW system to waive the entrance exam because he was going in the second half of semester, and they got Herb Cole, who was the senator from the state of Wisconsin, they didn't want to let him in UW Point. Herb Cole got him into UW Point without an entrance exam. Anyway.
Wow. And the people are like, what? And how can this be? And they're like, well, the paperwork says it's okay. I mean, you wouldn't believe how many people I had talked to, like, we've never done this before. And they're mad. They're like, I don't understand how this could be. Herb Cole made it happen. Democrat, I hate to say.
Mary
Did your dad
says
vote
that-
for her?
He voted for Herb every time. We went until Herb quit.
Yeah.
That's the only Democrat my dad ever voted for.
Wow.
Mary says that she got the list, or her daughter got the list for new rules for school in
Oh.
Michigan, and she said that she's going to homeschool because it's like math 6 feet apart, no playtime or music or gym. And she says,
Yeah, we have down here Bashir, our Democratic governor. He's gone a little crazy too. And I did hear the kids are probably going to have to wear masks. They might have like smaller classroom sizes where like some of the kids go to school part of the week and then the other kids go the other part of the week, but they're still like hashing all that stuff out anyway.
Wisconsin is putting it up to the schools. They're letting the schools make their own plans.
Mm.
But Minnesota is coming up with a plan, I guess.
Yeah, I would call our governor probably isn't as bad as that Whitmer in Michigan, but he is kind of a goofy Democrat. So, I mean, he's really making some goofy rules too.
Did you think you were on Scott's show? Or?
No, I said it real nicely.
He tried to.
I will say, going back to Herb Colo, He got me in school, his office, got me in school, application in enrolled in housing, the whole bit in 8 days.
Wow.
This chain of events started 8 days before school was going to start, and he got
Was
me
it for
in.
second semester?
Second semester.
Yeah, it wasn't first.
Yeah, because first semester I stayed home and drank and raised hell, and me and my dad got in an altercation, and after he tried to kill me, he later came to where I was like half awake and told me, "Here's the deal." So I said, "Okay, well, if you can get me in school, I'll go that route." It's in the middle of winter; it's below zero outside. I'm like, I'm gonna be living in my car. I'm like, this don't work. So I think he knew I was gonna take the school thing because I really did not want to go to school, but they forced me.
Wow. Yvette, you live in Iowa? I'm in Kansas. It's not too far away.
There's some schools in Kentucky. Their starting date is August 10th. I haven't heard anything from our school district yet, which I think usually starts around like the 15th of August or something.
Yeah.
Well, my niece was telling me that Minnesota, it sounds like they're going to start early too. I suppose to make up for the partial days or whatever, only going so many days a week or whatever, I suppose.
Well, like here they start earlier, even regular, because they have this thing, it's called fall break, which I think is in October. They have a week off. I mean, we're like in Wisconsin, you just get like maybe an in-service day, or I don't know if there's a holiday in there or not, but they have a week off for fall break, 4 days or off Thanksgiving, or 5, I can't remember. And then, I mean, they get longer breaks here.
Yeah.
And on Fridays, he only goes to school till 1. So he only has like a 4.5 school day week.
Yeah.
He
Like
likes it.
service day or something.
I think that's when AJ's supposed to start is August 13th or something like that. That's that's the scheduled day it's supposed to start, but she hasn't gotten any information as far as if they're actually starting on that day or not.
And they do get out earlier. Like if he wouldn't have had this happen, his last day of school would have been May 22nd. Which, like in Eagle River, I think the last day of school is usually like around June 8th to 11th, depending on snow days.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard of Arma, Kansas. Of course, probably most people haven't heard of Everest either, but
yeah,
it's a little podunk town.
But I bet there's a lot of people that didn't realize that their lives were going to change so much with this whole Corona thing.
Yeah.
With school and.
Yeah. When it started, I was like, well, how long can this last before it goes back to normal? Like how we were, but it still isn't back to normal,
No.
It won't be back to normal for a few years at least.
I don't know. It makes me wonder if it will ever really go back to normal.
Yeah.
Honestly, it kind of really makes me.
Yeah, I think
makes me kind of wonder.
Normal.
Yeah, I mean, with like the plexiglass and limited, like our Walmart closes at like 8:30. Yeah, we went and ate at Burger King last night after the auction. They had a lot of seating closed off. The dining room's only open till like 8:30 or 9. I mean, yeah, it's like different.
I heard on I was in my truck. I was working on the diesel truck, and I changed the fuel filter. I want to, check the air conditioning, make sure everything's going. I'm in the truck, and I turn on the radio, and it just happens to be on public radio, which at night goes to BBC stuff. And these English doctors, this 2 lady English doctors, are talking about how, we'll have to stay in masks or whatever, and then they're talking about the virus extinction. Like, if we wear masks, people will avoid catching it, and then eventually the disease will die out and die of extinction. This is one of the most contagious viruses we've ever had. It's not going to go extinct if people not catch it with homemade masks. I mean, you got to be cracked in the head. I understand that flattening the curve. I mean, I kind of get that. But to me, it's like you took a town, it had one house on fire in the middle of the town, and you flooded the entire town to put out the fire, instead of sending a fire truck to where the old people were at high risk and helping them.
Right,
You wasted
right.
all these resources and
Yeah.
resources of future generations, because that's who's going to be paying for this. Future generations are gonna suffer to try to fix where we, and everybody's like high-fiving each other. I'm like, this is the worst. I mean, everybody, as far as I'm concerned, everybody, I mean, Trump included, I mean, everybody fell flat on their face on this thing.
Oh yeah.
It's just, this is, I mean, I don't know, it's hindsight's 2020, but man, I mean, some of these people are paid a lot of money to do their job, and they just did not do it, in my
Nope.
opinion.
No.
Well,
I
some
agree.
people-
And now they're trying to cover their butts.
Mhm.
I think as soon as they find a cure for it, you know, a vaccination or whatever, I think things will go back to normal.
Yeah, well, Nikki, I heard something else about this cure for the virus, and this was early on. They asked the doctor about, well, they're talking about vaccine. You do realize this type of virus, they've never had a vaccine for it ever.
Yeah.
They've never had all the COVIDs. They never had a successful vaccine for any of them ever. And then, and then on the news, all of a sudden you hear, "Oh yeah, in 2 weeks we should have a vaccine." I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. And I've been saying that for over a month. And it's like they always, "Oh yeah, it's just a couple weeks down the road we'll have something." I'm not sure
Didn't
they'll
they
ever
say
have
the
one.
virus is changing though, where it's not as deadly?
They're-
It's mutating, or it's not as deadly.
Because the virus doesn't want to kill its host. Because if it kills you, it's game over. So the viruses that survive are the mutations that don't kill the host. So that's why what you're going to have is it's going to be like regular flu. You get it, and then you just, like most people, you just get well. You know, even if you're old, it won't. It's not going to kill you because it wants to keep you alive so you can spread it.
Sure.
So, but I mean, when I'm listening to this BBC news thing, I'm like, how could you possibly think you're going to extinct this thing? Globally, it's all over the place. You're not going to have this thing die out wearing masks. But anyway, so it's kind of funny. Rant over.
Yvette says
ask you,
Yvette says she's not getting a vaccine for it. She said, "I'm a nurse."
Yeah. I'm not getting a vaccine unless they make me do it. You would have to come, take me in, stick a needle in me, and make me do it. I'm also not getting tested though either. Not just like, oh, what should I do today? Oh, I think I'm gonna go get tested for COVID. No, thank you. Not unless there's some reason where I have to.
not video conference, but a video on YouTube, and it was like at a press conference or something, and these guys were talking about, hey, you should put a mask on, and the other guy's like, I don't have to wear a mask. I had a vaccine. And they were talking about it like seriously.
Huh.
Like, oh, you had the vaccine? Yeah, we had the vaccine. Didn't you have the vaccine?
Well, they had clinical trials on the vaccine. You know that. Because they had a lady, didn't they have a clinical trial like, oh geez, it must be 2 months ago, like out in the state of Washington. I remember a woman that was on the news that they were doing it. So I don't know.
Well,
I'm not gonna worry.
They're saying it's on pigs.
It's worked up.
That's what they're saying.
Oh.
I'm still skeptical because the guy who said they've never had a vaccine like this ever seemed pretty sure of himself.
Yeah.
He seemed like, oh, I don't think he said, no, they've never ever been able to vaccinate for this type of virus.
Yeah.
So then all of a sudden something's never been done before. All of a sudden you're giving us a timeline when you could do something that's never been done before. It's like, I guess.
Honestly, I've kind of wondered if we've had it because we had this bout. Was that in January or I think it was February. It went through. Brandon brought it home. We'd all be sick, but it wasn't like a normal cold. I can't explain it. And I remember him one day because Brandon sounded real raspy. I'm like, God, he almost kind of. I hope he didn't get pneumonia because it sounded like it was in his lungs, but he healed up or whatever. And I always kind of wondered if maybe, because it wasn't like a normal cold, if maybe that was like a variation of it, or maybe.
Sure.
If there's too much pollen in the air, I'll actually get like a dry throat. It's almost like almost like a talcum powder film on my throat. It feels. I usually get it from pollen, and I got that with that flu when we got that when it went around our house.
Yeah.
So I wonder if because that is one of the symptoms, and it feels like you've inhaled like sawdust or talcum powder.
Like
and then it just went away. About a week and a half, it went away.
But I'm not getting tested. No way, Kimosabi.
I was wondering if I had it around November, December, somewhere around in there, because I remember I had a really bad cold for like a couple of weeks where I actually had to take my husband's nebulizer.
Yeah.
And like 4 times a day I had to take that nebulizer. It was so bad in my lungs.
Yeah.
Well,
and
and
I've never had it that bad.
Yeah, and with us, like it was a bad cold, but you know, like usually how you get like the sinus infection, really stuffed up nose, and that never happened. It just kind of you got kind of a irritated throat, and then
It
went
felt
right
run
down in
down.
your lungs.
You
And then
look
like
Yeah.
one day, I mean, you felt tired, but then like one day, I remember I woke up because I told Jim, "Can you just take Brandon to school?" Because I felt like sick, just like
Yeah.
just sick. You know, I didn't know if I was gonna puke or I just felt sick, and then it went away, but it was different. But
Yeah.
it was just got out of their bug.
Yeah, Mary says I think Nick had it in early February. He was sick in bed for
Yeah.
2 weeks and still sick for 2 more. You know, and that's the thing is there's a lot of people that were sick early on, and
Yeah.
there's a very good chance that that is exactly what.
And
it
is it true that once you get it, you can't get it again?
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
I don't think
Getting
so.
it more than once.
Oh, that's the way I was understanding it, was you can only get it once. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
early on they were saying that, but now they're saying more like, but they're also saying that by the time the second wave comes, it's going to be a much weaker. It will be a virus that doesn't, because it's mutating. They said it's not going to, the kill rate, the deaths and hospitalizations won't be near as bad as they were the first time.
Huh.
So that's good news. The
But-
bad news is you will get it again. The good news is it's not
Yeah.
going to be serious. But I think it's
Yeah.
been politicized by both sides,
Oh yeah.
and it's hard to imagine what is the government and the politicians going to do with it, you know?
Yeah.
I think most people are more afraid of what's going on with the economy than they are of getting sick.
Yeah.
Cindy, good morning, Cindy. She said my sister-in-law's grandmother just died of it yesterday. Sorry to hear about
Oh.
that.
Sorry.
Hubby and I had it, and it's nothing like the flu. Nearly
Yeah.
8 weeks to recover for me, my husband, and plenty. I know we're healthy and got severe cases. It's too serious. We could have never handled it if too many got it at the same time. It's true.
Well, one problem is I'm sorry to hear about your sister-in-law's grandma. That's sad. I'm very sorry.
Oh, you want like Cody out? I don't think she's been out yet.
But one
She's in the
thing-
hallway.
One thing that's ticking me off, you hear in the news that hospitals, like there was this little boy that died of cancer, but he had COVID in his system, so they put it as that.
Yeah.
People have died of, which he was gonna die of the cancer. The cancer was so bad, that's what he was gonna die of. So I mean, you know, you can't say it was the COVID that killed him, you know?
Well, it could have been an underlying factor, though.
Yeah. But
you have
still,
to-
they're doing it just so they
know.
can get extra money from the government,
Well,
the hospital,
yeah.
you know?
Absolutely.
Which is skewing the numbers, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, it's after 10. Time to get busy and get some work done and all that jazz. So I hope everybody
right.
has a great day.
Bye, everybody.
Get some
Bye.
work done. Get lots of sales today. And we'll see you on Monday. Bye,
Bye,
guys.
Have a
Bye.
great weekend.